Hi, my name's Dave Birch. I'm the Managing Director of feeLink Finance, and I was asked a question probably 2 or 3 years ago now at an accounting conference about, and quite a technical question really, about does using feeLink increase or decrease the debtor risk profile? So what they really mean by that is it going to increase the collectability of a debtor ledger, or is it in fact going to subtly decrease that? Well, after thousands of loans and tens of millions of dollars of fee funding, I think we can categorically in fact prove that it improves the profile of a debtor's ledger. But let me explain that perhaps in more simple terms by just panning back and having a look at the big picture with regards to perhaps the collection of a $5,000 fee. So let's say you've billed your client $5,000. All of the clients in your practice are likely to fall into one of three categories. Most of them would fall into the first category here, that they are in fact good payers. Though some might be slow payers, so they've always paid in full, but they've taken their time about it, and that might be the ones that represent themselves regularly in the 60, 90 day columns of your aged receivables. And there might be one or two within every practice who are in fact doubtful payers. Circumstances have caught up with them and they're going to struggle to pay your fee. So with that $5,000 invoice that you've sent out, with the good payers, they're going to pay it. But so too, if they prefer to pay using fee funding and feeLink, then they will also make the payments on the $460 a month, which is roughly what that would be to pay over 12 months. So it's not in fact going to change the risk profile of a debtor at all if in fact they are a good payer. Let's have a look now at the slow payers. So they're the ones that are represented 30, 60, 90 days in your aged receivables. If they use feeLink, we're going to in fact pay the practice in full 5 days after that first direct debit. Now, much better to have the money in your bank and the client's making the regular instalments than them be aging on your aged receivable list. So in fact, the longer they age, in fact, everybody knows that that decreases the collectability of that fee overall. In fact, as they go out a little further, you often find that clients start to complain about the timeliness of the work and the amount of the fee. So this tidies them up a lot earlier, and so therefore in fact improves the debtor risk profile of the slow payers. You've been paid in full and they're taking time to pay it off, but they do make all of the payments. Let's have a look at the doubtful payers. So as I said before, they're often the ones represented as over 90 days, or certainly the ones that evidence shortly after you bill them some reluctance or difficulty in paying the invoice. So with those folks, if you don't use feeLink, you end up chasing them for the full $5,000, which they tend to either pay or not pay. Using feeLink, again, 5 days after that first debit, you've been paid in full, and then every month, of course, their risk profile's improving as they decrease the amount of principal that's outstanding on that loan. So every month that they make a payment, in fact, improves your overall risk profile. So with the doubtful payers, we can categorically say that it improves, using fee funding, improves the risk profile of the debtors. So overall, fee funding actually improves your debtor risk profile. So if you're looking for options in terms of how to decrease debtors, improve that risk profile, and in fact put more money in your bank, then please go to the website www.feelink.com.au, register. Remember, it's free, there's no cost for accounting firms at all. Register and we'll be able to help you improve your overall debtor risk profile. Thank you.